much riding on the line.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you can tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Hand off to the lone back. They got him blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Here we go. Ready? Johnson looking to throw. Under pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football. And when I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next drive. No foul.
The seventh play of this opening drive will be a third and long.
Hydro! Return!
From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about different offenses in predictable third and long situations. Bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the team gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchdown.
Let's go.
against it. You see why so many yards after contact.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
Now, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Turns into the ball. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Left side is Jackson. Made the catch, but nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and he stopped right at the line, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Good. It's Jackson. He's past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Might as well running until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Run inside. It's Jackson. He brings it to the open. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
To the edge, it's Jackson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd.
Break! Over! Here we go! Ready! Ready, go!
Straight ahead, it's Jackson. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Pulls and fires. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Ready? Western.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Go!
Johnson wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Working the middle. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. On first and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls.
Down, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Shift.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down. I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space. Let's see if he can make something good happen.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Never getting stopped on that 2nd down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback run is part of the game plan. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And they're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play your practice all week long. That's the play call.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. They'll try to run it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
From deep, it's Bailey. They'll corral him and get it down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa State has the ball back. Cyclones ready to go on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. To the air, it's Rayner. Oh, pressure's coming. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here after the 35. Passing game, get the drive moving. Here's 1st down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Out of the gun to give to the back. opens up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and goal coming.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
He'll run to the right, looking for the goal line. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to throw. It's Grainer. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game.
That's not the way they want to end the drive. Nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job. Trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Ready, go!
It's inside. It's Jackson. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Kansas stay quick to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they're going fast. Tell the substitute, got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But if you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something.
Throwing him on 3rd and short from the 42. Out wide left, it's Williams. Inside the 30, down to the the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken here. Second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Break.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10.
Freeze. Ready. Return. Switch it.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go.
Johnson wants to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. First half in the books. Time now. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Akron, taking on the number 25 team, taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the Zips sneaking out of here with an upset victory. We'll have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The victory closes the chapter on a 5-7 regular season. Disappointing, but those seniors go out with a victory. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out to the end zone is not a good one. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Looking deep down the right side. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that's finally the start to get this passing game going. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field, and you're trying to control your pocket and run as you're laying out. That's a really great effort. Really good concentration. That is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Right down the middle. It's caught. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills them. Guys get a little space. They just gobble up yards. They have the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way back up against their own goal line.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
This running back is so dangerous down towards the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes.
The extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. it going as they get it out to the 36.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing. You've got to get the ball out of your hands before the receivers come out of this break. You've also got to put a lot of air under the pass so the wide receiver can locate it. You can tell this quarterback has thrown a ton of these routes in practice.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Whip it out to the middle of the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here. Make it look like a little bit of run. Slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast. Slip it to them. Try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
In the backfield, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He's a crease. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Johnson wants to throw it. On a little time, lets it go. Turns it upfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Swapped immediately.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up the first down without scoring. Third down. Off the RPO, back to right, trying to convert. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Deep in the end zone, it's Bailey. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Iowa State's offense offense heads out to get this drive underway. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Right up. Here we go.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. You don't want it.
Hey!
A quick pass to the left. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Making the adjustment. Moving the pocket, it's Rayner. This rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Ready?
From the gun, wants to pass. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and turnover on downs.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. They take over, set up in plus territory, holding the lead after the defense came up with a 4th down stop. They get him down, top run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Number 43, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Slips through the line. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. It's a touchdown. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Those opportunities like that can be such game changers in the Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They take over, holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. Behind the line, it's Jackson. He's down right there, short gain on the grass.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time.
Second and long here. Johnson looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that bad.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they weren't thrown to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down. 4 yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
Man, the punt return team needed points. That's exactly what they didn't need to do. Give the football back now in the fourth quarter losing. Man, oh man, you just made things really, really tough on all your other units by that big-time boneheaded play.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They take over, set up in plus territory, holding the lead after the defense came up with a fourth down stop.
Ready, go!
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
The defense obviously at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. I know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that.
Johnson wants to throw it. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, had enough of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their run there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed, and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Motion from the wideout. Sees an alley. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. He's loose. Touchdown, Iowa State. What's he gonna stop? And it's good, and now the defense looks like this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the return, it's Lockett. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. It's Jackson.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice of play call.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now he'll throw. He's got an open man. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling inbounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here.
Here we go, ready? Red 54, go!
Johnson looking to throw. This time it's complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops, and that is great. We got to take some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
It's caught downfield. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sidelines, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
You just got to know the situation of the game. So after that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now from inside the red zone. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is back up, still second down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already.